in our community. And so it is my great pleasure to introduce the chairman of the board of the Community West Foundation, Mr. Bill Oatey, who will take you through our highlights of our accomplishments over the last year.
Thank you, David. It's a great honor for me to be here today and represent the Community West Foundation as chairman since January. My service has given me an even greater appreciation for the needs in our community and the work that the foundation does, which makes such a difference in people's lives. I'd like to offer my sincere thanks to David Dombrowiak, our president and CEO. Thank you for your guidance, leadership, and most of all, your passion to see the Community West Foundation thrive. Our board members reflect an exceptional dedication to Community West, and it's been my pleasure to work with these caring and loyal leaders. I'd also like to thank Bay Presbyterian Church for allowing us to have our meeting here. I just thought there was a lot of fit between Bay Presbyterian Church and Community West Foundation with our missional beliefs and support. Just a few weeks ago, I think it's no coincidence, I like to call it a God incident, that Mike Vondro preached on Matthew 25. And Bay Pres has a great website you can go on, and I'd encourage you all, this was the August 14th message, and the title is, Who Are the Least of These? And so I encourage you to go on the website and listen to his sermon, because it's about what Community West is about as much as Bay Presbyterian Church. We continue to find new and creative ways to support our community and increase philanthropy. An operational highlight of the foundation this year is that we moved our offices on July 11th to 800 Sharon Drive in Westlake. We're renting our office space from Youth Challenge, so in addition to providing grant funding for the wonderful programs they provide for children with physical disabilities, we are now making an additional contribution by renting our office space from them. We couldn't have asked for better partners, and now we couldn't have asked for better neighbors. We've also retained the services of Cleaning for a Cause, a locally owned and operated company that specializes in home and office cleaning. A portion of every cleaning benefits a local charity. This support continues our rising tide floats all boats philosophy, helping our local companies. It's been a busy and exciting year for us, and I want to take a few minutes to highlight some of the efforts of our committee's performance over the past year. The Audit Committee, chaired by Bill Reedy, oversees the details of our accounting, auditing, and reporting practices for the foundation. Community West received an unmodified opinion, the highest standard. We are pleased by the results of this year's financial audit conducted by BDO USA LLP as we continue to build upon the foundation's strong financial position. The Investment Committee is headed up by Bill Baker. The committee is responsible for approving recommendations by Heartland, including the foundation's investment policy, investment managers, and monitoring investment performance. Our funds are prudently invested to protect and grow the foundation's assets. We have a favorable investment markets, which have propelled our total assets to $99.2 million. The Advancement Committee, Martin Yulee chairs our advancement efforts to help with our expanding marketing, communications, and development. The committee is always finding new ways to publicly articulate the mission and unique strengths of Community West, both internally and externally. Our social media and communication efforts are also helped by the efforts of Linda Spencer, Vice President of Administration, Communication, and Marketing, and we continue to add new friends and donors to our family. If you haven't gone to our website, I encourage you to do so and to like us on Facebook and social media posts. The committee embraces the belief that advancement is the work of all of us at the foundation. A great example of our success is the Socks Plus campaign. We have a list of people, a network of tribes who have supported this effort to provide our homeless neighbors. Thank you to Brian Davis, Executive Director of NEOCH, for his efforts in coordinating this successful program with us, which has helped to provide over $100,000 in cash and $200,000 in-kind donations for our homeless. Also, thanks to the work for this committee, our fundraising efforts continue to be very successful. Since our last meeting, we have raised a fantastic $3,850,000. Special events for Fairview and Lutheran hospitals continue to attract support and raised $870,000 thanks to the great work of Pat Kibane-Simichek, Special Events Coordinator, who is assisted by staff members Tim Bond and Marjorie Frank, and many volunteer committee members that we are grateful for their support. The Finance Committee, Financial Stewardship at Community West Foundation receives the highest attention to detail thanks to our Finance Committee Chairman, Chris Harrington. The Finance Committee oversees the annual budget and monitors accuracy of our financial records. This helps to ensure our compliance with federal and state requirements. Despite the volatility of the investment markets, our finances have shown fiscal responsibility and strong expense control. Dan Roth, our Chief Financial Officer, and Nick Longa, accountant, not only provide oversight and management of our funds and operating budget, but they're always on hand to help our donors with whatever help they need or questions they may have. Henry Jakes, our Grants Committee Chair, and the committee served the foundation with diligence, compassion, and wisdom. We gave a total of $4,631,000 in grants over the past year. To support important programs, services, and initiatives in our community, local nonprofits received $2,449,000. Fairview and Lutheran hospitals received $1,241,000. And our donor-advised funds generated an additional $941,000. We hope that number will continue to grow in support of our nonprofits doing just tremendous work. With the help of Peter Schindler, our Senior Program Officer, we created another platform for board members to participate and learn more about nonprofit agencies through site visits. We visit some of the city's most effective nonprofits, which allows for many deeper insights and a clearer understanding of the issues that affect our community. We are left inspired and appreciating as much as ever the work of our nonprofit agencies. Our donor-advised fund holders help the work of just about every type of nonprofit you can think of, supporting hunger, homeless shelters, disabled youth, veterans, refugees, and arts, and much more. Last year, our 63 donor-advised fund holders granted $941,000 to benefit charities. If you want to learn more about how a donor-advised fund works, just call the foundation office, and we'd be happy to set up a meeting. And lastly, our nominating committee, chaired by Reverend William Murphy, determines future candidates for the Community West Foundation board and also nominates our slate of officers for the coming year. 3 new trustees joined the ranks of Community West Foundation this year: Mark Bacon, Vicki Foster, and George Miller. The composition of our board includes Class A members who are also our shareholders. We have 29 Class A members, and 6 new members were approved at our June 8th Board of Directors meeting that I would like to introduce to you now. And if I could ask the new members to please stand as we announce your name. Thomas Barrett, Captain Stephen Eggert, Michael Frucci, Aggie Hoskin, Judy Peters, and Victor Rouser. Thank you. We welcome these new members to our foundation family. They are all very interested in the foundation and eager to help us. I hope you share my pleasure in the impact the foundation is making on the community. Few things are certain, but one of them is the generous spirit that exists in our community. We are very proud of this giving community. The success of the Community West Foundation is a reflection of the deep generosity, love, and care that exists in the hearts of all of you here. Our success is shared with you. We remain humbled by yesterday, grateful for today, and enthusiastic for tomorrow. Thank you.